Forget Argentina versus Spain for a moment. The real battle in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final is something much bigger. It's a battle between two completely different ways of playing football. One side believes one extraordinary player can change everything. The other believes no player is bigger than the team. And that's exactly why this final is so fascinating. Argentina have Lionel Messi, Spain have everyone. That might sound strange, but it's actually Spain's biggest strength. Throughout this tournament, Argentina have looked to Messi whenever they've needed something special. A key pass, a moment of magic, a goal. Even at 39 years old, opponents still shape their entire defensive plan around stopping him. And when one player attracts that much attention, it creates space for everyone else. That's why Messi's influence goes far beyond goals and assists. Sometimes simply having him on the pitch changes the entire game. But Spain don't work like that. They don't depend on one player to rescue them. Some days it's Lamine Yamal creating chances. Other days it's Dani Olmo controlling midfield. Sometimes it's Oyarzabal finishing moves. Even their fullbacks become goal threats. That's what makes Spain dangerous. You don't know where the next attack is coming from. Instead of waiting for one superstar to deliver, they trust every player to do their job. And that's been their football identity for years. Watch Spain closely and you'll notice something interesting. When they attack, almost everyone is involved. When they defend, almost everyone works. The ball keeps moving, players keep rotating positions. Nobody tries to do everything alone. It's football built on trust. Argentina, meanwhile, play differently. Of course, there's still a team, but everything naturally flows through Messi. If he drops deep, teammates move around him. If he drifts wide, someone fills the space. If he finds the ball between the lines, everyone expects something special to happen. It's not dependency, it's understanding. Because when you have arguably the greatest footballer in history, you build your game to maximize what he does best. And that's exactly what Argentina have done. What's even more interesting is that Messi himself once played inside a system very similar to Spain's. During Barcelona's golden era, he was surrounded by players who believed in quick passing, movement, and teamwork. But Messi always brought something different. He could follow the system, and then completely break it with one unpredictable moment. Now, years later, he's no longer the player who sprints for 90 minutes. He's smarter. He saves his energy. He picks his moments. And when those moments arrive, he still has the ability to decide matches in seconds. That creates an interesting question for this final. Can one player still make the difference against perhaps the most complete team in the tournament? Or will Spain's collective strength prove too much? Football has never had a simple answer. Sometimes a superstar wins championships almost on his own. Sometimes the best team always comes out on top. And that's why this final feels different from the others. It's not just about tactics. It's not just about trophies. It's about two football philosophies meeting on the biggest stage in the world. If Argentina lift the trophy, many will say individual brilliance still wins football's biggest battles. If Spain win, it'll be another reminder that modern football is becoming more about systems than stars. Either way, history is waiting. Because when the referee blows the whistle, it won't just decide the next World Cup champion. It might also settle one of football's oldest debates. What's more powerful, one genius, or 11 players working as one?